Hi, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Johnny, and welcome to TableTalk.
This is a place for real issues, real talk, in a way where, whether you're positive or negative, anyone can relate.
We invite you to come on this journey with us. Why?
Because we're in this together.
So, let's jump into it. Relationships.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be in a relationship, but not everybody understands what it takes to sustain or maintain a relationship. The rules have changed for dating.
True.
We have a lot of questions now. Where are we going to live? Are we going to have kids? Are we going to disclose our status? If I'm HIV negative, are we going to do PrEP? Do you have a job? Are we going to invite people into the bedroom? Who's going to be over the budget? I mean, these are realistic questions when
Those
you're
are a
talking
lot of
about.
questions.
But it's realistic to have these questions for 2017 dating. And I think that, one of the things about us, we've been together for almost 4 years now. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, but we found our secret formula, and that is every time we fall down, we get back up together.
Yes.
That's the key.
Every time.
There's unity in the relationship. So if we had to say something to the 2013 young eager beaver guys that were just so gooey-eyed in love with each other, what would we tell them? I mean, what advice 4 years in could we have given those guys back then?
Well, I think number one, I would say, since we are a discordant couple, I would say that being positive is a thing, but it's not the only thing. Like, show and exemplify who you are beyond the diagnosis.
Right. Okay.
And be ready to have some educational moments.
Okay.
I'd also say that when you take time to stop, slow down, and listen. Listen to the other person. Because when you take that moment to slow down and listen to them and actually hear what they're saying, you'll hear what they're saying versus what they're not saying.
Right.
And
listen
be able to,
more than you talk.
Yes. And especially when you are in a new interaction with a person, a new date, a new relationship, it's important that you stay tuned in, but take that time to stop and listen.
I can definitely agree with that. One of the things too, you have to give people space to evolve.
Yes.
That's where I messed up. I did not, I nailed you to the cross, and you told me some things in the beginning, and I was like, this is Bible. It's not going to change, and I couldn't let it go. And it was that caused so many headaches. If I would have learned to have let some things go, I would have prevented a lot of headaches, for me and for you.
And not even just that. I would say to those guys, try something different. Trust your gut versus your groin. Because, he might be hot and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you're getting signs that this is something, that could be long term, you owe it to both of the people involved to kind of slow down and see what it can actually be.
No, I agree.
Past being something like a hookup.
I agree. There's definitely a difference between long-term and a hookup. And I think that another thing, establish those expectations and boundaries. That's very important. Establish that up front because people, you don't get to a point and then you say, well, I didn't even know this person existed. Yes, you did, because they told you. They should have in the beginning, or there should have been signs. Yes. Let me say that a lot of times there are signs, but we ignore the signs because people see what they want to see. And that's very good. You have to take responsibility. One of the things that I've learned in the 4 years that I've been with this guy right here, I've learned to take responsibility for what I see and for what I choose to see. Because there is a difference. Sometimes things are right in front of you and you just like, oh, we in love. We in love. You gotta stop and be honest with yourself, because when love is on the chopping block, seemingly, you better have something more than love to hold you there. You need a friend.
And give that relationship time to evolve.
Yes.
And remember that the person that you're with now is not the person that broke up with you, that broke your heart, that moved away. They're not the same person. This is somebody new. This is somebody different.
Yes.
Give them the opportunity to be who they are for you. Because different relationship, different people.
Absolutely.
And in those new relationships, you should grow. You should evolve. And remember, in that equation, one of those people is you. Allow yourself the time to evolve and grow and be who you are going to become with the new person.
Absolutely. I think that's great, and I think that that's very usable theology. Come on, usable theology. But no, I mean, listen, we can go back and forth all day as far as what we think. We want to know, what do you think? Do you think that establishing boundaries and setting expectations is a great foundation for starting a new relationship?
And if you're in a current relationship, what are some things that you would have told your partner and yourself early on when you first met, now that you didn't know then?
Absolutely. Hit us up on Facebook, on Instagram. We're also on Twitter at David and Johnny. We always love to hear from you. We have a wonderful website, www.davidandjohnny.org.
And as always, thank you again to POZ Magazine for allowing us this opportunity to share our story and our table with you.
And until next time, we'll see you right here
at the table.
See ya.